Okay, so I'm going to do this, today's daily video today. It's actually very late in the evening because I am sort of running around doing a lot of things today, kind of. Not really, but I was been kind of busy and I didn't, when I had a chance to record today on the way to work, I worked a really short shift. It was kind of dark and all that, so I didn't get a chance to do that. Anyhow, I thought what I'd do, I'd talk really quick about, apparently, stink bugs are kind of taking over in this area. It's been all over the news and things like that. We've been fortunate, knock on wood, we don't have a stink bug problem around here, but from what I can hear, a lot of areas around us have been pretty bad with people getting them infestations in their house and whatnot. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the stuff we got at Paul's, because yesterday ended up being a pretty quick video. I was really tired, so just pretty much, didn't do much more after the day, which is alright. Some of the stuff I got at Paul's, I got Roy Harper, Stormcock. I really don't have anything by Roy Harper. This one's from '71, so really just like 4 songs that are just big, epic things. That was $8. I'm sort of excited about that. I listened to it a little bit. Not really too sure if this is like a special edition of this hard booklet. Whatnot. I imagine that it is. Really didn't do too much research about it, but I think this is kind of the one that's really, I think this is kind of noted. I see this one come up a lot in magazines and whatnot, so I kind of got this. Dreamies, which this is very cool. It's just sort of, I pretty much fell asleep to this the other night. Just kind of like a musical collage of really a guy with an acoustic guitar and just a whole bunch of background sounds. Really cool. I like it. Definitely suggest this one. This one is this guy apparently is a Swedish musician. I believe it looks like it's Michael Ramel. It is Till J, and he's Scandinavian, I guess. From what Sam told me, he was in the band called Steam Packet, is what she read, but this is sort of exciting, kind of his only solo album. I got this for $8 as well. This really was going for, I looked it up on Amazon and it was really expensive. Apparently it's out of print, so I was excited about that. Another one here, also kind of, if you notice, we're sort of staying within sort of the weird folk genre, so that early 70s, like 71, 72 kind of sound, which, in the vein of the Incredible String Band. But I got Gary Farr and Strange Fruit. This one was pretty good. Not really anything too exciting. Sort of like it seems like it's kind of just like a, kind of a folk blues kind of singer. I was enjoying that one. It sounded pretty good as well. $8 on that one. And last but not least, this one was a big one for Sam. She's real big into like the sort of the South American sounds, so it was exciting finding this. But it's Lula Cortez, really cool, sort of kind of in the vein of Devendra Banhart with the original Gangster, kind of a mixture of this and there's a lot of fun psychedelic guitars, but he's sort of, you can certainly see that there's some influence there, or maybe influence without knowing, but really cool with the represses, how they have all these different Love, Peace, and Poetry. Same people that put this comp out, put that one out as well. So those are all the psychedelic things. So certainly pretty cool. So that's what I got at Paul's. It was a pretty good score, I thought. It's always good. Paul's CDs, and I kind of said it a little bit in the other one, but they always have very cool, like their used section it's not really that big. It's maybe I'd say probably like 8 rows of CDs, by about 4 or 5 rows that way. I mean, I would say overall maybe 200 CDs if that. You can always find really, really cool stuff. They're a pretty cool indie store. I wouldn't say that they necessarily cater to all indie stuff, but they sort of have an eclectic kind of world section, kind of big on jazz. They have not a whole lot of vinyl, but they have, if there's an artist, if there's an indie group that's coming out and they're putting out something on vinyl, you'll find it there. 7 inches, 45s, kind of that thing. LPs, they always have LPs there. So I've been shopping there probably. It was one of the first places I used to come when I came down to Pittsburgh. Before I lived in Pittsburgh, one of the first places to come down and shop for CDs, because you could always find kind of weird stuff there that necessarily wouldn't be at just kind of the places like the Exchange. You would have to really dig to find it at the Exchange. And sometimes too, even like those brick and mortar record stores. I mean, obviously the Attic, caters more towards the oldies kind of stuff. So it's a good store. I mean, each store in Pittsburgh kind of has its own thing, and I go there for that reason. They don't really have too much overlap, because I think if they did, then they wouldn't exist. There would be too many places to get the same stuff. So each one has to have sort of its own niche. And Paul CDs is obviously for the CDs, and you can find really strange stuff. So just a quick video of that. I'm sorry I didn't get to film anything earlier today, but better than hearing me passing people yelling at people in the car. So we'll see you tomorrow. So.